Hey everybody, what's up? No Arrows once again. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. It's been kind of a while since I did a video. This one's going to be another throwback, and I'm going to be looking at Rune by Barry Windsor-Smith and Chris Ulm. Got some floppies here. This is from 1994, and it was published by Malibu as part of their Ultraverse. And if you don't know anything about the Ultraverse, it was a superhero line that Malibu had. Some good stuff, mostly pretty average. Rune is definitely the cream of the crop. As you can immediately tell, Barry Windsor-Smith does art. He also does writing along with Chris Ulm. And it's just this incredibly, it's a very like heavy metal style superhero comic. It's totally out there, completely different from anything else you can look at in the 90s mainstream comic scene. And it's a sci-fi deal, sci-fi-ish. You know, it's sort of just a extremely like complex little like sci-fi slash horror. There's like some, I don't know, it's just, it goes in all sorts of directions, and I can't really elaborate too much on the plot without giving, you know, anything away, because it's sort of a suspenseful thing, and a big part of the enjoyment of the comic is watching how this like tangled ball of story elements comes together and sorts itself out. Basically, you've got this, you've got Rune here, and he's like this sort of vampire type guy. He's infected with this alien disease that forces him to steal energy from other superhumans in order to stay alive. And even though this is his comic and it's called Rune, the actual story is sort of split evenly between him and some other characters. One of which is, God, what was the guy's name? Crap, Eric. And he is this. In the beginning of the comic, Rune attacks him, and in his bedroom, and then Eric sort of unleashes this power that he doesn't understand, and he's able to repel Rune, and then like this organization Aladdin shows up, who are like a recurring, you know, big bad organization in Malibu's Ultraverse, and they take away Rune, and then they also take away Eric for questioning, and the circumstances are very suspicious. And where they take Rune to, there's this general waiting for him who is like integrated with this alien computer, and that's basically as far as I can go. But those are the main players. There's also some other characters and whatnot, but if I like I said, I can't really go too much deeper into the plot without spoiling things. But as you can tell, I mean, it's pretty complex, and of course, the motivations for why Rune wanted to attack this kid are explained, and why the general wants Rune is explained, and Rune himself is a villainous character, which is really unusual. This is a flipped issue, by the way, with all these other Ultraverse characters. Are there any major ones featured in here? Let me see. Just see briefly. We've got Ripfire, Warstrike, Elvin, Blueprints, oh no, the blueprints is the diagram of the yeah, of something I'm not going to give a spoiler to. But it's just, I mean, it's, as you can tell, it just draws from everywhere. You got vampires, you got aliens, you got, computers, you got all this kind of technological stuff. It's just thrown together in this like psychedelic, like, cocktail of insanity, and it's so intricate, but it unravels perfectly by the end of the 5 issues. It's just in 5 issues that all this dense material is packed into, and it all comes out very neatly. Barry Windsor-Smith, he's one of those artists, I'm switching over to talking about his art now, who just got better and better and better with time, and as such, this is one of the last regular comics he worked on, and I would come mighty close to saying this is his, magnum opus, especially on the art front. I mean, it's just so dynamic and so vibrant. He also colors it, and I mean, his art always looks good, but you get him coloring things too, and things just pop so much. It's just so brilliant to look at, and all that stuff, and yeah, I mean, he was only on the book for 6 issues, and 5 of those issues is taken up by this story about Eric and his, power, and Rune and his, his interest in Eric and all this stuff, and it's just such a great story that you really wish BWS would have stayed on the book longer. But yeah, it happens, All good things have to end. That was the end of that story, and then you've got issue 6 here. This is a much lighter story. You've got Rune here. He fights Prime and Mantra. There's Mantra there. 2 other Malibu characters. Here we got Prime. It's a good light little issue, but it's not quite up to the previous 5 in terms of just being a sci-fi tapestry of metal hurlant madness. And yeah, that's it. He just did these 6 issues, and then there was also Giant Size Rune, which was a special he did, which I thought I had, but apparently I don't. And then there was a series of backups that he did in for 1 month in every other title that Malibu was publishing at the time. You can distinguish these at a glance by the little rune in the corner there. And so yeah, these are, here you got Firearm by James Robinson. Not really one of his best works, but yeah, you just flip the book over and there you go. You've got a couple pages of Rune. Yeah. Isn't that convenient? Buy all 9. Although, actually, I believe they were actually collected in Rune number 0. But, yeah, I don't have that either. But, the other neat thing about these is that if you flip them over, they apparently form a massive picture that looks like Rune's face. Hang on, let me clear some space here. I'll try to put this together as best as I can. Here's hard case number 5. Flip that one over. Okay, that looks like his hand. Oh god, I gotta clear some room here. There's Mantra number 4. Good old Mantra. What do we got here? That looks like his foot, so that's gonna go. Oh, these two go together. See that? These two go together. Here we got Prime, number 5. And that looks like his head. Okay, so that's going to go up here. It looks like probably somewhere up there. Or wait, hold on. There's that. Then, no. Here we go. There. Okay, so the arm. Do those arms go together? No, they don't. They don't go together at all. Okay, hold up. Maybe. No, that's not how. That doesn't go together either, does it? All right. Well, hold on. We got one more here. Strangers number 5. And there's 4 more of these, but my Ultraverse collection is obviously not as complete as it could be. Okay, these two go together for sure. Yeah, there we go. Those two. Now okay. Alright, we're seeing some torso here. We're seeing some emaciated vampire torso going on. Nice. And it looks like that then would go right here. So, okay, you got Rune, you got part of his head there, clearly visible. You got the arm there holding his power stones. Got some torso going on. You got his foot. Yeah, looking good. Let me turn this on its side. That really does nothing. Hope you guys are good at turning your necks to the side there. Yeah, pretty sweet. Anyways, that's Rune. Really great comic, actually. It's definitely my favorite Ultraverse comic, bar none. If you're looking to get into Ultraverse, it's a good place to start because it explains a lot about Aladdin, who, as I mentioned, are a recurring establishment in the Ultraverse, and then and I mean it's the best book in the thing. So if you like it, then yeah, and I mean, yeah, really good comic. I can't think of anything else to say about it. I feel kind of sick.